Unmasking English. Active versus passive voice. Hello language explorers, and welcome to another journey into the depths of English grammar. Today we're tackling an essential topic, one that can really change how your sentences sound. Yes, we're talking about active and passive voice. By the end of this video, you'll know what they are, how to distinguish between them, and when to use each. When we say a sentence is in the active voice, we mean that the subject of the sentence is the one doing the action. This gives your sentences a direct, straightforward structure, and makes them easier to understand. For example, consider the sentence, John bakes the cake. In this sentence, John is the subject, bakes is the verb, and the cake is the object. John, the subject, is performing the action of baking, so this sentence is in the active voice. In contrast, in the passive voice, the object of the action becomes the subject of the sentence. It might sound complicated, but let's take a look at an example. The cake is baked by John. Here, the cake is the subject, is baked is the verb, and John is introduced by, indicating who performed the action. So, in this sentence, the action is being performed on the subject, and this makes it a passive voice sentence. The key difference between the active and passive voice lies in what is being emphasized in a sentence. In the active voice, the focus is on who or what is performing the action. It is direct, concise, and generally preferred in most types of writing and speaking. The passive voice, on the other hand, shifts the focus onto the action or the object of the action. It's often used when the performer of the action is unknown, irrelevant, or intended to be de-emphasized. For example, active, the team completed the project. Passive, the project was completed. In the active sentence, the focus is on the team, who did the action, while in the passive sentence, the focus is on the project. What had the action done to it? Learning how to switch between active and passive can improve your writing and speaking flexibility. Here's a simple rule to remember. Active voice, subject plus verb plus object. Passive voice, object plus auxiliary verb, to be, plus past participle plus, by plus subject. By following this pattern, you can convert sentences between active and passive voice. Practice this, and you'll find that both understanding and using these two voices becomes second nature. And that's a wrap on active and passive voice. We hope that you now have a better understanding of these two integral components of English grammar. Remember to practice using both voices in your everyday communication for greater flexibility and precision. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the world of language is always at your fingertips.